Ever since we were mesmerized by Mammootty in Adur Gopalakrishnan's Vidheyan, we were eager to watch TV Chandran's Ponthan Mada. It was a performance from this film that fetched Mammootty his National Award in 1994, shared with the superlative act from Vidheyan. We wondered what more could an actor give in the same year when he had already given one of the finest performances of Indian cinema as Bhaskar Patelar in Vidheyan. So much that the honor had to be shared with it. Moreover, Pothan Mada also promises a fascinating acting combination of that of Mamooty and Naseeruddin Shah. This could not have been missed. Thanks to MUBI India, we finally have an English subtitled print of Pothan Mada available, and what an overwhelming experience it was. We had to share our experience with all of you, and here we are with our exclusive review of Pothan Mada. Before moving on, here's once more requesting you to share our content and subscribe to our channel. We need your support to keep making such content. If you go by the film's IMDb summary, the premise itself will fascinate you. It is a story of friendship and camaraderie beyond class and economic barriers, between the low-caste Pothan Mada, played by Mammootty, and the colonial landlord Shima Thampuran, played by Naseeruddin Shah. It was mighty interesting even this far, but then the summary says, the two communicate through Thampuran's window, with Mada hanging from a palm tree. Now that's super intriguing to say the least. And you do not know anymore what to expect from this film. That might be a boon in disguise because the film takes you to unique unexplored grounds that you might have hardly expected anyway. The movie is another fierce commentary against feudalism as Adur's Vidheyan, Katha Purushan or Eli Pathayam. Remember the character played by M.R. Gopakumar in Vidheyan, constantly harassed and at the mercy of Mammootty's Patelar? This time Mammootty reverses the role and as if plays an incarnation of that very character. He embodies someone even unaware of the basic rights and respect of being a human being. He acts and lives like a domestic pet. Eats when he is offered, sleeps wherever he feels tired, and when in dilemma, jumps into the water to hide in hibernation. There's actually a scene in the movie when a character asks Mada why he is staying still in the water with his head above the surface, just like a buffalo. The movie is set before independence. This is the story of a man whom the socio-economic status of the country did not even let realize that he deserves to be treated as a human. His only expression of wishful happiness is when Thampuran, the landlord, plays European music on his gramophone, and he climbs up the palm tree to listen to that music coming out of Thampuran's window. The setting is abstract, too metaphorical maybe, but instantly reminding of Tagore's flute music, where a man struggling to meet both ends, living in an old dilapidated house, used to transcend to beyond his earthly limitations on hearing his neighbor's cornet music. The audacity of TV Chandran is in overlap with the semi-human living of Pothan Mada with that of an educated new generation girl from a well-to-do family. Mada shares his story with this girl, who is to be married soon. Her higher studies, plans beyond education and thereon, life decisions are all dependent on her would-be husband and in-laws. A situation wholeheartedly supported by her own family. This bringing together of feudalism and feminism is astounding. Once you think of it, you actually realize what women in our country have faced across history is not very different from feudalism, where eventually the oppressed fails to comprehend the oppression due to years of habitual adjustment. Remember the Raja Sen infamous review of Vivah. The peasant Mada feels like a buffalo in this 1994 drama. And after 12 years later, Raja felt the heroine Amrita Rao to be playing a cow, docile to a fault in Vivah. The difference being, Ponthan Mada thrashes such celebration of human domestication, much like Raja did in his review, while Vivah and many others celebrated even today. This is a film way ahead of its time, an extremely brave effort. Watch for the breathtaking climax scene, it might bring tears to your eyes. Naseeruddin Shah as the colonial landlord is fine, but the script doesn't utilize the actor. We wish the script would have got more drama to this role, giving someone like Naseeruddin more flair to display. Unlike landlords of movies with similar premise, Nasir's Thampuran isn't an oppressor. Instead, he is a man with a heart, who is himself deported to India as a punitive measure. He is the only person around who cares for Mada, considers him a human. This interestingly suggests how feudalism is imbibed into the culture, system, and upbringing, and not necessarily an outcome of singular oppression as many other movies portray. It was very surprising to see Bengali actress Laboni Sarkar in this film, playing Mada's love interest and wife later in the movie. Well, if you're now confused how someone living like an animal could have a loving wife, you need to watch the movie. The plotline of the wife establishes whatever we discussed all the more in perhaps another poetry of pathos. Finally, let's get back to where we started from. Let's talk about Mamooty in Ponthan Mada. And we say, stand up and clap until your palms hurt. From the first look in the first scene to the breathtaking climax sequence, Mamuka is outstanding. After seeing Mamooty act, or rather live the role for the starting 10 minutes in the film, we realized why he got the national award for this performance. And then, with every new scene, the experience only went up and up and up. It is beyond our imagination that the man who played the oppressor in Vidheyan with such distinctive brilliance is now playing the oppressed and mesmerizing you yet again in the same year. We are not sure which of the two performances is to be considered better. We can just feel proud that we access cinema at the time of an actor like Mamooty. Every scene with Mamooty is a frame, every frame a memory. Watch out for Ponthan Mada to witness one of the greatest performances by one of India's greatest actors. Thank you MUBI India once more for enabling us to watch this film. That is all from us today. Let us know how you like the film once you watch it. Please share our content with fellow cine lovers. Thank you for watching.